BMW just threw down the gauntlet that's going to change everything. The 2026 iX3 isn't just another electric SUV. This is BMW saying goodbye to compromises and hello to the future. And after taking a deep dive into what makes this machine tick, I can tell you this might be the most important BMW in decades. What's up, car enthusiasts? And welcome back to the channel. Today we're breaking down the all-new BMW iX3, and trust me when I say this thing is absolutely revolutionary. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because we've got some serious automotive content coming your way. So why am I calling this the most important BMW in decades? Well, remember the original Neue Klasse cars from the 1960s? The ones that basically created the BMW we know and love today? The iconic 2002 that put BMW on the map? Well, this iX3 is the first car on BMW's brand new Neue Klasse platform, and it's about to rewrite the rules of what an electric BMW can be. Let's start with the elephant in the room: power. The iX350 xDrive is packing 463 horsepower and 473 pound-feet of torque from dual electric motors. That's serious performance territory, folks. We're talking 0 to 60 in just 4.7 seconds with a top speed of 130 miles per hour. But here's what gets me excited. This isn't just about straight-line speed. BMW has completely reimagined how an electric SUV should drive. The real game-changer here is what BMW calls their super brains. Yeah, I know it sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but stick with me. Traditional cars have dozens of separate computers controlling everything from the engine to the windows. The iX3 consolidates all of that into just 4 super-powered computers. One of them, called the Heart of Joy, controls all the dynamic systems: powertrain, braking, steering, suspension, all working together in perfect harmony. What does this mean for you? Imagine adaptive systems that actually adapt. The car doesn't just turn off driver assistance when you take control. Instead, it seamlessly blends back in after you make your input. It's like having a co-pilot that actually understands what you're trying to do. This level of integration is something we've never seen from BMW before. Now let's talk about that range, because 400 miles on a single charge is nothing to joke about. But here's where it gets really interesting. The iX3 is built on BMW's first 800-volt architecture, which means charging speeds that will blow your mind. We're talking 400 kilowatts of charging power. To put that in perspective, you can add 230 miles of range in just 10 minutes at a compatible DC fast charger. 10 minutes, that's barely enough time to grab a coffee and use the restroom. And speaking of charging, BMW is making a smart move here. The iX3 comes with Tesla's NACS charging port as standard, plus they're including a CCS adapter, so you've got access to Tesla's supercharger network right out of the box, plus every other major charging network. No more range anxiety, no more charging compatibility headaches. But let's talk about the design, because this thing looks absolutely stunning. BMW has taken inspiration from both the original Neue Klasse cars and their recent concept vehicles. Those quad headlights are pure BMW DNA, and the tall, slim kidney grills pay homage to the original 1960s sedans. From the side profile, you can see the family resemblance to the current X3, but the rear shoulders have this beautiful swooping design that makes it look like it's moving even when it's standing still. And can we talk about those taillights? While everyone else is going crazy with full-width light bars, BMW kept the taillights as distinct units. It's a bold choice that makes the iX3 stand out in a sea of LED strips. Though if you opt for the M Sport Professional package, those kidney grills will light up. And trust me, it looks incredible. Step inside and you'll immediately notice this isn't your typical BMW interior. Gone is the traditional gauge cluster, replaced by a thin, wide display at the base of the windshield. It's minimalist, it's futuristic, and it works brilliantly. The hexagonal center touchscreen runs BMW's latest operating system X, and while I'm a little sad to see the old iDrive knob disappear, the new system is incredibly intuitive. Now here's something that's got me really excited. This is BMW's first software-defined vehicle. What does that mean? Well, instead of being stuck with the features your car came with, the iX3 can actually gain new capabilities through over-the-air updates. We're talking about everything from new driver assistance features to improved performance algorithms. Your car literally gets better over time. The drivetrain technology is where BMW has really flexed their engineering muscles. The motors are developed completely in-house, and they're permanent magnet-free. BMW claims these new motors are 40% more efficient than their predecessors while being 10% lighter and 20% cheaper to produce. The battery cells are also 20% more energy dense than BMW's current cells. More range, better efficiency, lower costs. That's the trifecta right there. And here's a feature that's becoming increasingly important: bi-directional charging. The iX3 can actually power your house during outages or even sell electricity back to the grid during peak demand periods. It's not just a car anymore, it's part of your home's energy ecosystem. The suspension setup is classic BMW. MacPherson struts up front with a new multi-link rear design. Weight distribution sits at 48.6% front and 51.4% rear, which should give it that balanced BMW driving feel we all love. Standard wheels are 20 inches, but you can go up to 22s with the M Sport package if you want to make a statement. So let's talk money. The iX350 xDrive has a starting price around $60,000. That puts it about $10,000 more than the base 4-cylinder X3, but around $5,000 less than the 6-cylinder X3 M50. When you consider that you're getting significantly more power, incredible efficiency, and access to the latest technology, that pricing starts to look pretty attractive. But here's what really matters. BMW needed to prove they could build a dedicated electric platform that delivers on all fronts: performance, efficiency, technology, and that intangible BMW driving experience. From everything I've seen, the iX3 delivers on all counts. Production starts in Hungary with US deliveries beginning next summer. This isn't just another electric SUV entering an already crowded market. This is BMW's statement that they're ready to lead the electric revolution, and honestly, I think they've nailed it. Now let's address the elephant in the room that nobody's talking about: real-world ownership. The iX3 comes with BMW's comprehensive warranty coverage, but more importantly, it's built on a platform designed for longevity. Those new battery cells aren't just more energy dense, they're also designed to maintain their capacity longer. BMW is so confident in this technology that they're backing it with an 8-year, 100,000-mile battery warranty. Plus, with fewer moving parts than a traditional combustion engine, maintenance costs should be significantly lower. We're talking about oil changes becoming a thing of the past, brake pads lasting longer thanks to regenerative braking, and overall ownership costs that make financial sense. But here's something that really sets the iX3 apart from the competition: the driving experience. I know everyone talks about instant torque and silent acceleration with electric vehicles, but BMW has gone deeper than that. They've tuned the regenerative braking to feel natural, programmed the steering to maintain that classic BMW precision, and calibrated the suspension to deliver comfort without sacrificing handling. The weight distribution I mentioned earlier isn't just numbers on a spec sheet. It translates to a vehicle that feels balanced and predictable, whether you're navigating city streets or carving through mountain roads. This is what happens when a company with decades of driving dynamics expertise applies that knowledge to electric powertrains. And let's talk about the bigger picture here. The iX3 represents more than just BMW's electric ambitions. It's their answer to Tesla's dominance, Mercedes EQC's luxury focus, and Audi's e-tron technology. BMW isn't playing catch-up anymore. They're setting the pace. The Neue Klasse platform that underpins the iX3 will eventually spawn an entire family of electric vehicles, from sedans to SUVs to sports cars. This is BMW's blueprint for the next decade, and if the iX3 is any indication of what's coming, the future looks incredibly bright for BMW enthusiasts who've been waiting for an electric vehicle that doesn't compromise on the ultimate driving machine philosophy. So what's my verdict? If you're in the market for a premium electric SUV that doesn't compromise on performance, technology, or that signature BMW driving experience, the 2026 iX3 should be at the top of your list. It's not just keeping up with the competition, it's setting a new standard. What do you think? Are you excited about BMW's electric future? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video if it helped you learn something new about the iX3. Hit that subscribe button for more in-depth automotive content, and I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, keep those wheels turning. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.